Hello and welcome to another episode of Data Live Arusu Install. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbied, and as you can see, we are at the dawn of the third day. I had a feeling that I was about to wake up, somewhere between being half awake and half asleep. I feel something warm and comforting. Whoa! What the?
Shido, これは一体どういう了見なの? 回答によってはただじゃおかないわよ。
What's the meaning of you pulling the covers off of me, Katori?
これはなんということだ。
Katori, Toka, what are you talking about?
はい、それじゃあお兄ちゃん、隣を見てみましょうね。
Maria, what are you doing? Hey, Anyways, welcome. You're functioning on pure caffeine and stubbornness. Well, I'm glad you stopped by for a little bit until your caffeine kicks out. Legs. Yes, very nice legs. She's sleeping?
ええ、すやすや眠ってるわね。だがシド、こういうのはいけないと聞いたぞ。
Highly inappropriate.
アルスからいろいろ聞き出してほしいとは思ってたけど、まさかこんなやり方をするとはね。見損なったわ、シド。
I am merely following the information extraction methods of the best in the business, none other than James Bond. Wait a minute! You guys have it all wrong! Get information? What are you all talking about? Maria, huh? Is she going to get pregnant without you actually dating her? Nope, she's an AI. So, no chance of that happening.
とぼけても無駄よ。ぐへへアルス、体に聞いてやるぜってことでしょ?
I'm going to ask her body. Of course not!
体に聞くとはどういうことだ? お腹から話を聞いたりできるのか?
Toka, stop being a dum-dum. No, that's not what she means, Toka. What were you saying was inappropriate? Everything?
シドと一緒に寝てはいけないのだ。私も一緒に寝ていいならシドと寝たいのだが、男と女が同じ布団で寝てはならないと小鳥が言っていたのだ。
Making a religion joke. I see. Well, yeah, it doesn't look good, but besides that, why is Maria here? I went to sleep alone!
なんか呼び方も変わってるんだけど。
Oh, she told me she wanted me to call her by another name.
あなたやっぱりそういうことなのね。
Like, what? Nothing happened, so can you not twist my arm?
シド、おはようございます。
Fake little sister is Roth? I'm assuming that's supposed to be Wrath? Yeah, morning. Sorry for asking you so early and all, but...
はい。なんでしょうか?
Why did you sleep here?
なぜでしょうか?
No, it's Roth. Okay. I'm not familiar with that term then.
シド、あなたやっぱり無意識のうちにアルスを連れ込んで。
I didn't! Right? Last night we looked at the stars together and then we came back home and I went to bed as usual. Wrathful. Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, correct. Yes, she is.
はい。私がシドのベッドに自分で入りました。自発的な行動です。 シドと一緒に寝られるとは羨ましいのだ。羨ましい。いつかシドを愛しているあなたたちはいつかシドと床を共にしたいと考えますか? きっと寝る時も一緒の方が嬉しいし温かいのだ。
Toka knows as much about sleeping together as Goku knows about marriage. He thought it was a type of food, and Toka thinks sleeping together is just sleeping together.
私は別にそんなこと。
Don't lie, Katori. Yes, you do. But Katori, you're the one I've slept with the most. Oh, Shido. You are just begging for it. She isn't wrath unless she's a metaphysical personification I'm unaware of, but can be wrathful. Yep, I agree there. I mean, she is the metaphysical personification of a flame spirit, and those things can kind of be viewed as wrath.
それは子供の頃の話でしょ。今はしないわよそんなこと。このアホ兄が変な気を起こしたら困るし。
I wouldn't do anything.
ふん。あっそ。
Yep, flame spirits are at least wrath adjacent. But in the past, after we watched any scary movie, you
お
would...
黙りなさい。それより今はアルスのことよ。アルスもトーカみたいに一緒に寝たいと思ったってこと？そうなのでしょうか。愛に関連する行動をシミュレートしたのではないでしょうか。ないでしょうかって自分の行動でしょ。なぜだかよくわからないのです。それでシドウと一緒に寝てどんな感じだったのだ？嬉しかったか？寝ている時のシドウはどんな感じなのだ？
Did I snore?
暖かかったです。あとはよくわかりません。でも不快ではありませんでした。
I guess my snoring made her unable to understand what was happening. You guys, can you get out of my room already? I need to get dressed and cook breakfast.
今日は朝毛も共にするのだ。
Speaking of, I continue to giggle at the traditional demonology of the demons of the seven sins that list Lucifer and Satan as different demons of different sins. Yeah, some people are bad at that.
私の行動理由は不明でした。もしかすると何らかのバグによるものかもしれません。
Am I aware of that traditional list? I am not aware of that traditional list. Go ahead and post it. And just a little bit of backstory, Lucifer just literally means light bringer or light carrier, and it's associated with the morning star, which is Venus in the morning, since you can see sometimes Venus in the morning, sometimes in the evening. For a long time, people assumed they were two different stars, the dawn star and the dusk star, but then they realized it was the same one. And yeah, Satan before the fall was called Lucifer as the light bringer, and then he became known as Satan, as the devil. Bug. A bug? That can't be.
では、私も1階に行っています。
Lucifer Pride, Leviathan Envy, Satan Wrath, Belphegor Sloth, Beelzebub Gluttony, Mammon Greed, Asmodeus Lust. Okay, cool.
行動理由は不明か。
Leviathan is mostly envious of having the suckiest name. What's the matter, Katori? You need to go out, too.
今までのアルスからは考えにくい行動ね。ねえシドウ、なんだかあの子、だんだん様子が変わってきてると思わない？
Yes, she is. I think the same thing that was happening to in Arena Utopia might be happening here. The loops that we've gone through are corrupting more and more of her memory. And soon she'll become a real girl. It does seem that she has more emotions lately. She's more expressive. But yeah, you see why I was reminded that while discussing capital W Wrath. Yes, I was. Although Wrath is also Fuhrer King Bradley. And besides, there's also the other Arusu that I've met twice.
何にせよ、変化があるのは悪くないわ。ここから脱出する手がかりになるかもしれないしね。現状、ここから出るためには、アルスの要求、愛を教えるに応える必要がある。でも、それが可能なのかもわからない。ただ、アルスが予想通りに人工精霊で、そして精霊の力でこの電脳空間を支配しているなら、もう一つ手がある。精霊を出れさせるっていうね。
And that's the secret way that we'll win. Unfortunately, we can't have that happen until we've beaten all other possible until we've gotten all other possible endings. You mentioned that yesterday too, but we're in virtual reality. Then, isn't it pointless to kiss here?
かもね。だとしても、出れさせれば説得することも可能になるでしょ。
Reach Chapter 3. Chapter 3 is a low point in Rogue Trader. Okay. Well, we are on the third girl in, Arusu Install, so, hey, we got that in sync.
なるべく、アルスの言うことには答えてあげなさい。でも、今朝みたいなのは許さないからね。健全に行きなさい。
Game, you have most definitely not been staying within the bounds of, propriety. Well, I don't know if I can do anything to convince her, but I'll try.
頼んだわよ。じゃあ、早く着替えて。朝ごはんお願いね、お兄ちゃん。
Got it. Jeez, you're so good at using me. Yeah, what makes Chapter 3 so bad in Rogue Trader? School. Everyone's there, so it'll be tough. And besides, since it's not reality, I'm finding it a waste of time to go to class.
指導。今日は私も学校での活動に参加します。
Oh yeah, you came here yesterday, but no one really acknowledges you, right? Pretty sure that's supposed to be acknowledged, you.
はい。NPC は私を認識しないよう設定してありました。けれど、今日からは設定を変えてみます。
What? Maria, are you saying that NPCs can be cured? They can no longer, you can grant them the ability to have an internal monologue, as well as, cure their aphantasia, and, disconnect them from the, global hive mind, funded by CNN.
ですが、生徒として参加するのは観測に余計な干渉を及ぼす可能性があります。あくまで見学者という設定に更新しました。
Chapter 3 is railroad you into being captured by torture elves, separated from your companions until you can gather them together, lose your gear until you re-find it, get crippled, get cut off from traveling freely in your ship, and, oh yeah, be stuck in, fucking Torture Elf Central. That does sound horrible. I see. I think that's fine. I felt bad because it felt like you were being ignored. But why did you want to change all of a sudden?
違った視点から観察することによって、今までと違った結果を引き起こせると判断したためです。星の位置や等級を知っていたとしても、実際の夜空はその知識とは違いました。この学園生活という場においても、そういった実際のシミュレートが必要です。
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
私も賛成だ。学校は楽しいからな。
The chapter end boss is sort of a bitch too, relative to some other bosses, just for bonus points. Oh, yeah, someone really didn't like Chapter 3 then. You'd better be nice to her, Toka. You know more about school, so be sure to teach Maria what she doesn't know.
わかったぞ。私も賛成よ。今までと大きく変わるわけじゃないしね。シド、今朝言ったこと忘れないようにね。
Yeah, I know. I think it'll be fun for Maria to experience having friends.
シドって本当にお人よしよね。ま、そこが。
Huh? Makes me what?
なんでもないわ。
Great, now you're gonna make me think all day what you wanted to say. I see. Chapter 3 is, however, where you can learn the brilliant solution to the game's murder mystery if you have the right companion with you when you're kidnapped by torture elves. Oh, nice.
Oi, Itsuka!
You're noisy as usual, Tonomachi. Shino, what an asshole.
その美少女は一体誰なんだよ。見るからに私服だし、転校生ってわけではなさそうだが。
Hey, hey, bird. Oh, you really do recognize her.
は？何言ってんだ？
I will tell you, you literally laughed in delight when you first saw this. Nice. The early solution. I don't know if you want spoilers. Send me the spoilers, Zenwise. I don't mind. Nothing. She's observing the school for today. Her name is Maria Arusu. Arusu, this is Tonomachi, the school idiot.
トノマチ。バカと呼べばいいですか？わかりました。
俺はそんな名前じゃない。いつかちゃんと説明してくれ。
Well, it's not a lie, so who cares?
No!
So now in the prologue, Theodora got her ass killed. Yep. Also, I don't mind the spoilers because I'm pretty sure you already told me them.
まさか。今ならまだ間に合う。親御さんのもとに返してやりなさい。返しても有罪だけどね。悲しい事件だった。
Can you not treat me like some kind of kidnapper? Maria, this is I, my, and me.
ユニットみたいに言わないでくれるかな。
But you guys are a singular unit.
しかも若干昭和の匂いがするわ。もっと新しい感じにしてよ。AMM48 とか。
You know, at some point I should look that up, but yeah. Akiba, there's like Akiba 48 or something like that. Some idol group. Where did the 48 come from?
ダメよ。AMM だとクラスのみんなにミサイル迎撃ミサイルだと思われてちょっと恥ずかしいわ。
Anti-missile missile Mark 48. Go! No one would think that. Why would they? She was killed by Argenta, which they actually clued brilliantly, but I and other people never considered because Argenta is so above suspicion. Yup, and now that you mentioned that, that does remind me you did tell me that it was Argenta. And we ended up agreeing that she was in fact best girl.
AMM ミサイル迎撃ミサイルに間違いないはず。
Attacking missile mode? No, anti-missile missile. She thinks that? Oh, Origami, hey, Maria said she's going to observe the school today.
理解した。代わりにアルスマリアに要求がしたい。はい。何ですか？せっかくの仮想世界。もっと私と指導が接近するイベントを発生させてほしい。その方があなたの要求にも近道のはず。
Request denied, Origami. Your route was last time. We're on Yoshino's route this time.
それが有用だと判断できた場合、ご協力します。
Origami absolutely lacks any shame. In fact, if you watch Origami's route, you can realize that the game also lacks any shame. They were really pushing the limits of good taste, and I'd say they probably crossed over the line a little bit. That's why Origami's good route, good ending is actually slightly censored. Because I'm just like, no, you pushed it too far.
期待している。年齢制限なら外してもらって構わない。
And that's unfortunately something she can't do. No, you can't!
おはようエブリバディ。今日も麗しの女教師ヨシノのレッスンが始まるよ。
Tell you more in Discord later. I mean, it was basically just Origami being Origami, but yeah, I can give you the details in Discord later.
おはようございます。
Good morning, Yoshino Sensei. Hey, Yoshino and Yoshinan, good morning. Maria's observing today.
そうなんですか。いわゆる授業参観みたいな。
Yeah, I guess so, but Yoshino, how did you know about that?
私先生ですから学校のことをいろいろ勉強してます。
Oh yeah, you don't have to be in our class, so you can be with Kaguya and Yuzuru too. Miku and Kotori are also here.
指導のいない学園生活を観察することにも意味があるかもしれません。
I think either would work.
どちらでも。
She seems to be torn. Then, well, once again, we're going to be keeping her in our class, but this is the last time she's going to be staying in our class. I think you can be here. There's Toka, Origami, and me. Well, we already did Toka and Origami, and me isn't a good option, but there is one other girl who's here, and she's on screen.
はい。では、そうします。
Bum, bum.
それじゃあ、授業を始めますね。
Alright, so class has begun, but it's nice that Maria's calm, but she seems kind of bored. Maybe I can talk to her quietly, to where it won't be disruptive to the class. Oh, ads, sorry about that. Alright, Yoshino is focused on teaching. I think now's a good time. Maria! Maria!
どうしましたか、指導。確か、授業中に死後は慎んだ方が良いのでは？
Well, yeah, but I was just curious about you. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Welcome back, Ewise.
質問ですか。現在までの内容で不明点はありません。
I see. You must be smart. But I guess that would make sense. Oh, but you can ask about other things. Like if you're curious about what's being taught, you can participate in the discussion, right?
それは一理ありますね。わかりました。質問してみます。
Alright, give it a shot.
先生、授業の内容について質問があります。はい。なんでしょう、アルスさん。先ほどの英文ですが、誤用があるのではないでしょうか。
Yeah, it was all Englishy and misspelled and everything. Are the developers pervs? I can give you the racist answer. They're Japanese, so yes. But I would say, aside from that, yes. More so than in the previous game. But still not like a crazy amount. This still isn't a hentai game. But they're really pushing the line in a few places.
Zawa, 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 Zawa. あのアルスさんってすごい勉強できるのかな。
実は帰国子女とか。
吉野先生に鋭いツッコミ。アルスちゃんクールでしびれるぜ。
Shut up, Tonomachi. I mean, it's not Corpse Party from what you've told me. Yeah, it's not like there's one singular writer that just wants to put P in everything that he can. Maria, that's not good. I signaled an X to her and told her to stop.
指導、今の質問に問題がありましたか？
Oh, I think it was too harsh of a question. Maybe you shouldn't point out any errors in the course material? Anyways, the thing about Corpse Party, it's not like the dominant tone is pervy. Yes, that's the difference. In Corpse Party, it's fundamentally a horror setting that's primarily about gore and death and disgusting things, and then just has the magical realm of whiz being shoved in your face once in a while. Whereas this, it's like, I mean, it's fundamentally based off of a harem anime, so you have kind of a higher natural baseline of perviness, but it doesn't shove one of its fetishes in your face for like one entire chapter. Although it does shove them in your face for about one scene. Like, there was a bondage scene that made NYS uncomfortable on Toka's route. Origami just really wants to strip herself naked in general, but it doesn't cross over to the level of being a hentai game, but it just has a high baseline of perviness, and then it spikes in some places.
わかりました。改善してみます。すみません、先生。先ほどの質問ですが、使用している教材を変更してはどうでしょうか。
Maria!
こうすれば問題が解決すると考えたのですが。
You can't just change the school material so easily. Look, Yoshino is about to cry.
真実を告げてはならないなんて、授業は難しいですね。
See, the closest thing I've played to this is Ever 17, as I told you before, but that game isn't a romance game. There's girls that you can get a route with it, but in the end, you're just trying to survive, right? And NY's mind in Corpse Party absolutely love the thirsty ghost, even when she has no filter, she's just great. Oh yes, and there is Seiko, who is literally just there to be, to have a huge crush on her best friend. Well, it's hard to explain, but it's not right. Anyway, sorry, that was my fault for suggesting it. Give me some more time.
わかりました。
I signaled Yoshino to continue on with the class. Yoshino just became a teacher, so I feel bad for starting all this. This is going to be hard. How can I have Maria participate in the classroom? I know. Maybe I can ask someone for ideas. Who should I ask? Alright. Oh, never mind, I lied. We will be coming here a fourth time for Kurumi. But for now, we've done Toka, we've done Origami, so let's ask for Yoshino's thing. And then help her best friend overcome despair through the power of pure love. I don't know about the purity of that love. After thinking about it, I asked Yoshino to help me. While everyone else was translating a long English sentence, I decided to plot with Yoshino. Yoshino-sensei, I have a question.
はい、すぐ行きますね。
Alright, she seemed to have understood my intention. Yoshino came running over. Sorry about earlier, so I have a favor to ask. Well, still, selfless forgiveness after getting herself murdered is pretty great. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Seiko is very selfless in that regard.
はい、何でしょうか。ちょっとシドくん、さっきみたいな顔面キラーパスは勘弁してよ。
What's that a reference to? Sorry about that. I thought it through this time. For the next translation, can you call on Maria?
アルスさんはですか？
Yeah, if the answer is already set, there's no way an issue would arise, right?
なるほど、わかりました。の、考えたね、シドくん。もう作詞なんだから。
Thanks, Yoshinon. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, I'll let Maria know.
了解です。
Alright, all that's left is Maria. Maria, you have a moment?
シド、先ほどの件ですか？
Yeah, this one's a long sentence. Why don't you try answering it?
わかりました。
Oh, good, good. Don't search for answers though, okay?
それはどういうことでしょうか？
If you do that, it's basically cheating, isn't it? It's like using Google Translate to write your foreign language essay.
確かにそうですね。やってみます。
After hearing me out, Maria seemed to understand. Though she stumbled a bit, she was eventually able to translate the sentence. Hooray! Thanks for earlier, Yoshino.
シドさんの頼みならお安いご用です。シド くん、ヨシノンのこと忘れてない？
Hi, Yoshinon. Thank you too.
シド、話があります。
Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of that. Sure, what is it, Maria?
少し気になることができましたので、しばらく教室を離れます。
Alright, see you.
はい、ありがとうございます。それでは。どうしたんでしょうか。
Beats me.
シドくん、のんきに構えてていいのかな？もう次の授業始まっちゃうよ。彼女、放っておいていいの
Anyways, you can write your foreign language essay. My foreign language? Yes, I can write in my foreign language. Oh, you're right. I need to go find her.
シドさん、
What is it, Yoshino?
頑張ってください。
Thanks, Yoshino. Well then, later was making a dumb Spanish pun. I know essay is, you know, like just, like dog, but I don't see the pun, sorry. The link should have gone through. Yeah, link went through on Twitch. Huh, where did Maria go? Or living in Miami for a long time, essays like bro or friend or something. Yep. She's not here. She should still be inside the school, right? She did say she was going to observe it today. I don't think she'd be here. You can write your foreign language. Oh, you can write your foreign language essay. You can write your foreign language essay. You can write your foreign language dog. Okay, there's the pun. I missed it. It was good. Oh, there she is. Hey, Maria.
ああ、いつかシド。ここはいい場所だよね。
The way you're talking, you're... Shido, stop being so dense. Look at her. She's dark, Arusu. Didn't South Park or someone like that make a joke in that in an episode? They did have... so in their metrosexual episode, the one featuring crab people. Talk, taste like crab, talk like people. Crab people. All the people... Shido has an IQ of about 75, doesn't he? He does have pudding brain. But yeah, in the crab people episode, the crab people turned all of the men in South Park metrosexual, so that they couldn't be manly and couldn't defend South Park from when the crab people would come in and turn the people into crab people. But yeah, they ended up realizing the error of their ways, and they decided, oh yeah, this metrosexual fad is old. Let's go back to the Latin fad. Okay. And then they were all sitting around and drinking cervezas and calling each other esse. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of South Park, but I loved that episode, so I do remember that one in particular. And yes, despite having an IQ of only 75, Shido is still a genius compared to Toka. The way you're talking, you're...
昨日ぶりね、いつかシド。マリアと呼ぶようになったのね。
You... Or maybe it wasn't you. But she wanted to be called by another name.
そっか、そうなのね。でも、両方とも名前じゃ分かりづらくない？
Well, but...
昨日も言ったよ。私はアルス。アルスなの。だからいつかシド。あなたはそう呼んでくれる？
Anyways, I'm going to the Latin fad. Salve perfero. No, there was an episode where the kid paid a guy to write an essay, and the guy was like, I wrote my essay. He didn't think the essay was on the book about Old Man and the Sea, I think. Oh. Nope, I haven't seen that one. Do you know what perfero means? I do not. Friend, perhaps? Stab. Oh, nice. Yes, like perforate. There we go. I was looking at it like preference, someone you would like to be with. But yeah, perfero, to stab, is even better. Look up South Park, write an essay or something to see it. Cool. I probably will if I remember to do so. Actually, Bird, if you wouldn't mind sending that to me on Discord to remind me to do that. That way I'll actually remember. Okay, Arusu.
そうなの。私はアルス。なんでだろうね。楽しくなっちゃう。物足りなく感じちゃうくらい。
What do you mean by that?
おう、いたいた。いつかが屋上に向かったって話を聞いてさ。ちょっと話が。
ごめんね。邪魔。
Send to recycle bin. Tonomachi! He disappeared! Party like it's 77. No, literally 77. And Rome is still rich with all the conquests looted from the Second Temple. That light. Did Arusu really do that? Tonomachi disappeared as if he were broken up into light particles. Hey! What was that?
余興だよ余興。この世界の人はこんな簡単に消えちゃうの。
What the hell? What did you do to Tonomachi? He was literally just a computer program. Don't worry so much about him. Light particles, also known as photons. Yes. But they usually mean that to mean like little glowing particles. So like, embers or sparkles or things like that.
何起こっているのかな。NPC を消したくらいでそんな騒いだって仕方ないでしょ。ただ
Exactly.
のプログラムなんだから。
Yeah, so just the context doesn't mean particles of light. The context means glowing particles. But he's alive here, like in the real world. Shido... Well, actually, Shido, no. Shido is correct. He is as alive inside of the virtual world inside of the game as he is alive inside of the game. So, equally not alive. Shido is technically correct. The best kind of correct.
あれ、俺今何してたんだっけ。
Tonomachi, are you okay?
え？何が？そういえばなんかお前に伝えることがあったような。まあいいや。俺は教室戻るわ。
What's the point in getting worked up over an NPC? Well, I have to deal with my parents regularly. Oh, advice. So, nothing's wrong with him?
当たり前のことでしょ。ただのプログラムなんだから。修復だって簡単。面白かったでしょ。
Just right-click on the recycle bin and hit restore, and it's fixed. Of course it's not fun to see your friend just disappear into thin air.
いつか指導は正義の味方のつもり？
You're damn right I am. Kill the spammer, kill the spammer, kill the spammer, da-da-dum. They're very invested in current thing. Ah, yeah. Are you... Oh, am I some kind of hero of justice? That's not what I mean, but I think what you did was definitely wrong. I just swapped a mod view. Yeah, I just killed it on the social stream dashboard, which is what shows up on the view, and you got it on Twitch. Thank you for that.
でも 私は謝らない。だってこの世界ではしちゃいけないことなんて何もないもの。
That's not true! This world is no different from reality!
綺麗事はいらないの。そろそろ時間かな。
Time? Time. Who is he and what does he do? Do you have the time? Do you? It's, 24 past 9. Impossible! Never more! Come along now, you'll be late! I will? Yes, it's tea time! There, you see? It's tea time!
そう、楽しいことが起こる時間。早くあっちに愛だか恋だかを教えてあげて。
I hear time is rather sage, Rosemary. So yeah, that little monologue was from Alice in Wonderland. I was in the play Alice in Wonderland. I did not play either the Mad Hatter or the March Hare. So yeah, nor the narrator. I did memorize that entire scene though. What are you talking about?
私もそれを待ってる。それできっとわかることがあるから。
Okay, I need to backtrack because I got distracted. Oh yeah. I think it's almost time. Almost time for what? Something to happen. Hey, wait!
さあ、踏み出して、いつかしど。今日選ぶのは誰？
Alright, there we go! All of our tangents and shenanigans and everything else has been taken care of. The day has come to the midpoint. We're done with school and it's time to go on a date. However, that also means that the episode has wrapped up. If you're on the stream, obviously please keep hanging out, but for everyone else, please like, follow, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye now.